Hey everyone, this is Greg from London Bridge Bricks and welcome to a new playlist of mine. Now it's called Poppin Polybags and you might be thinking, what's all that about then? Well, in a nutshell, every week I'll be picking a polybag and popping it open and simply reviewing it. So for my first one, I'll be building and reviewing set number 30369, the Lego City Beach Buggy, which I picked up recently as a gift with purchase from London's Leicester Square Lego store. So whatever the theme, if you have a polybag and you'd like to see me review it here on London Bridge Bricks, then as always, let me know in the comments below and I'll endeavour to track it down and review it. So that's the brief. I think it's time to pop open that first polybag. So here we have it then. So this is Lego City Polybag set number 30369 and it's aimed at ages 5 and over. I just about qualify for that, I think. So anyway, so what have we got then going on the scene here? I've got some sort of Lego city landscape with it on the beach here, and here we've got the actual beach buggy itself, which I've got to say looks pretty good. I'm liking these big knobbly tyres that you got for it, which obviously you need for going across sand. But one of the best aspects of this polybag is obviously this minifigure here. I think he looks pretty cool, but we'll take a closer look at him in just a tick. And then round the back, well, nothing really too exciting going on here, just telling you a little bit more about it and the item number. I don't quite know what the difference is between the item number and the set. Maybe you can tell me down in the comments below what that's all about. But with that all in mind, I think it's time to pop open the polybag. So here we have it then, the finished set. I think it looks pretty good actually. And I think just like our normal reviews, we'll kick off by taking a closer look at the minifigure. So he's a fun looking character, isn't he? With his windswept surfer dude hair. I got to say, we might as well start at the top, I guess. But you know, look at that hairpiece. Look at the moulding in that hairpiece. Isn't that cool? I think it's really, really good. Yeah, I mean, it's very typical of a surfer's kind of hairstyle. You know, they get windswept and all sorts, but I think it looks really good actually. It kind of matches his eyebrows as well. He's kind of like a sort of a dark sort of gingery, he's very reddish, but I guess I kind of would maybe describe him as being quite auburn or something like that. But I really like it. I like it a lot actually. He's got this fun smile going on as well. I think he looks pretty happy with himself. But there is no alternative face, but you know what? That's not a big deal in the scheme of things. I think he's got a fine looking face, and he's got a pretty cool hairdo as well for it. There we go. Yay, looks pretty cool, doesn't he? So going down onto the torso, this is kind of really where most of the main printing action's going on actually, because there isn't a lot going on his back, but he just wears this tank top. But what makes this very cool is that you've got this surfing logo going on there on his torso. I think that's kind of cool actually. In fact, I'm not really sure if it's a small sailing boat or it's a windsurfing board. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below what it is. The more I look at it, the more I really don't know exactly what it is, but anyway, let's call it for argument's sake, let's call it a windsurfing board. But I really like it. But yeah, the tank top, that looks okay. It's got a few kind of black lines in there just to show off a couple of wrinkles, and you've got that kind of slightly outlined as well on the back of his torso. And you know, that's absolutely fine for what it is. He's got no sort of printing going on in his arms, of course, but there's a tank top, and his arms kind of match the tone of his face skin very, very well. The only minor niggle I've got about this figure in general is the fact that he's not wearing shorts. I think if he was wearing shorts, it would be brilliant, but he's not. He's kind of wearing jeans. Now, I was talking to an Australian friend of mine today, and he said, oh, you know, maybe he's wearing kind of, you know, pants or something like that. That's what they call them out there, waterproof pants. But I was kind of like, yeah, but would you wear that and wear a tank top with it? And he was kind of like, nah, probably not. If you're going to wear a proper wetsuit, you wouldn't just have like the, you know, the bottom section, you'd have the top section as well. It's kind of all or nothing. You don't really wear one or the other. So that's a slight letdown. I think it's an okay colour they chose, but you know what? If they're meant to be jeans, yeah, I can't remember ever seeing anybody surfing in jeans or worse still, even trousers. But yeah, I think yeah, shorts. But you know, again, as always, folks, let me know what you think. I think shorts would have really finished it off really well. And you know what? I might even change his legs over and put a pair of shorts on him. I think it'll be much more fitting. But overall, yeah, I really like this character. It kind of just oozes Lego City fun, and I think he's a really nice addition for anybody's collection. So that's him then. So let's take a closer look at the main build. So a few of my friends have actually already bought this Polybag, and some of them have said that the surfboard on the back doesn't actually attach too well. Now, I think it attaches okay, but it just doesn't hold it up for too long. That's okay actually, but the actual fixing itself, there we go. See, it's just a bit on the weedy side, but anyway, we'll come back to that in just a tick. But it's certainly not. It's not a game changer or anything like that. But anyway, let's get the surfing dude doing what he does best, of course, and that's surfing. Let's give him a bit of a pose as well. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? There we go. It's certainly better surfing than what I could ever do anyway. But there we go. I think it looks really good. I'm really liking the colour as well. This azure, I think it looks really cool. I know, you know, he just kind of just sets him off really, really well. It's a nice piece to have. I think it probably is even my first sort of surfboard that I've ever had. But anyway, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's that. But anyway, the main feature, of course, in some respects, some might even say they prefer the figure. Who knows? It's got to be this, isn't it? The beach buggy. I mean, look, there's not really much to it. All in, there's you know, take away the figure parts and that. All in is probably about 40 pieces make up this entire buggy. But I've got to say, I think those 40 pieces or so are used to really good effect. Especially these tyres. I think they look brilliant. Look at them. They're great big tyres. What they are, it's a real proper beach buggy tyre set that this has got. And I think it's great. And the great thing is you get loads of traction with these as well. Because look at that. Look, rolls super easy. Brilliant. It's like poetry in motion. Anyway, so on the back, to keep the surfboard on there, or at least to keep it on there gingerly, we got this this angled plate, which I think looks okay. It looks all right actually with air on there. It looks like a couple of little exhaust pipes, I think, on there. Speed champions eat your heart out. So what have we got colour-wise going on here? This is quite an interesting colour actually. Well, two interesting colours that you don't see that often, I don't think, anyway. You've got this kind of flaming yellow colour here, which is quite different to, say, what I built the recent build of the Fiat 500. It was quite yellowy. It was almost like that, but I don't know, it was just a little bit more lighter. But this is kind of being described as a flaming yellow. And with that flaming yellow, you've got this light brown as well, which I think looks really good. I think that kind of finishes it off well. From the side there, it looks almost like a sort of go faster stripe, doesn't it? But it's pretty cool. It's, you know, with these buggies, you just jump in and out of them and you kind of step on these things. So, you know, it's just a nice bit of padding protection in real life. But I think it looks pretty good. I think it finishes it off quite nicely. Not too much going on underneath as you'd expect. Got some nice pieces used in there as well. And around the front, of course, you've got this bar that's kind of attached via these two little clips there, and that makes up quite a nice looking bumper. And you've got this grille piece there that, of course, makes up the grille of the car. And you've got these two decent trans tiles as well. And yeah, we're finishing off the headlights, but all in, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's a cool looking car. I mean, let's put it all together. Let's pop him in there, shall we? Let's turn his head around. There we go. Actually, something I've just noticed is his hair. His hair actually matches the car. So let's pop that over there. But yeah, so you look at it from above. Look at that, look. That's a pretty good match, that is, isn't it? I love it. But it looks really good. I don't know, it's just, he's a fun-looking character. He's driving a fun-looking car. And he's into fun sports as well. So yeah, all in, I think this is a really good set. Like I said, you can buy it from Lidl's for £3 here in the UK, and you can buy it in America from Walmart for $4.50, which I think is really good actually. But I was really lucky. I got it as a free gift with purchase from the Lego store recently, and that was when I spent over £35, which was pretty cool. And I think in America, to qualify for this as a free gift with purchase, you had to spend over $40. I've got to say, you know, for a free gift with purchase, if you're going to buy it, I think it's good value for money all in. As always, thank you for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on my Poppin Polybag review, and if there are any particular polybags you would like to see me review, from recent sets to older ones. I'll cover as wide a theme range as I can. Now, you can follow London Bridge Bricks on Instagram and Twitter, and if you're new to London Bridge Bricks, why not hop on and become a big part of the LBB family. Stay safe, and I'll leave you with some videos that I think you might like.